it will be a big mistake in this critical moment to stop our support to the Palestinian Authority. It will be a mistake because it will be the best present that we could give to Hamas. And it will jeopardize our interest and our partnership with the Arab world. Since yesterday's announcement, it has been a wave of people asking the reasons for that and asking the European Union to continue humanitarian support, for sure. This is not under discussion. The Commissioner in charge this morning has explained clearly in the meeting, Janusz Lenarczyk, that humanitarian support and the communication of the Commission state clearly that this is not under discussion. What we are talking is about the cooperation to the development, cooperation for public services, financing of the activities of the United Nations organizations who provide services to the Palestinians. We will check, we will review, member states will do the same thing, but once again, the overwhelming majority of the member states consider that we have to continue our support to the Palestinian Authority, and the payments due should not be delayed in a moment in which this organization is in a critical moment because the Palestinian people are also suffering. All in all, this barbaric and terrorist attack that has caused so many casualties, so many people being killed, that has provoked a reaction from the Israeli Defense Forces, which also will cause human suffering. We insist on that this has to be done according with humanitarian law, but the fact is that at that moment the casualties in Gaza are also increasing. 150,000 people are internally displaced, and the humanitarian situation is dire, so we will have to support more, not less, more. This is, I think, the 95% of the positions expressed by member states here, and this is mark the way we have to work. These are sad days, but it may be an occasion to put again on the table the quest for peace in order to avoid another cycle of violence. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, High Representative. So we have time for a couple of questions. The lady, please introduce yourself and the media outlet for which you work.
Thank you. I'm Aurelie from Times of Oman. First of all, welcome to Oman. We're happy that you could make it here, and we hope that you had a wonderful stay. So you said that Israel had the right to defend with following the international law. Do you think that they have been actually following the international law with all the things they've done to the Palestinians?
As I said, some of the actions, and the United Nations has already said that, as cutting water, cutting electricity, cutting food to a mass of civilian people is against international law. So yes, there are some actions that are not in accordance with international law. That is a critical moment in which the reaction to the barbaric attack perpetrated by Hamas provokes a situation in which we have to remember that the right to defense has to be done inside international law, which everybody has to abide to international humanitarian law, and United Nations and myself, we have pointed out that in some cases this is not the case.
Thank you. Second question.
Oliver Varhelyi, AFP, Agency France Press. My question, can I ask in Arabic?
Arabic, I'm sorry, no.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So my question is about متى من المقرر أن يتم دفع الدفعة التالية من المساعدات التنموية باتجاه من الاتحاد الأوروبي للمشاريع الفلسطينية. السؤال الثاني إذا أصبحت الدفعات مستحقة وإنه جه موعد الاستحقاق.
Yeah, I will translate. So he is asking when is the next batch is going to be paid to the Palestinians?
When is the next?
The next tranche of aid to the Palestinians.
Well, the aid to the Palestinian flows by different lines. We have different projects, different programs. We support different United Nations institutions. We support different ONGs activities. Our support to the Palestinian Authority, we are the biggest supporter of the Palestinian Authority in the world. It's about 600 million euros a year. There are several lines. I don't know exactly when is the next payment to be done, but the important thing is that it's not going to be any structural delay of the cooperation and payments. It will be a review, but it will not be a suspension.
There is a second part of the question?
Yeah, two okay. Sorry, what is...
What do the ministers think of Commissioner Varhelyi's statement yesterday regarding the suspension of development aid?
Well, you know, I cannot say everything that has been said inside the Council because there is a certain discretion, and in our deliberations, not everything has to be public. But I think I already said that the overwhelming majority was against the idea or the proposal of suspending the payments to the Palestinian Authority. This is the thing that matters. If they consider that it has to be done a review, we'll do a review. But this doesn't mean that the support to the Palestinian Authority is being suspended or the payments cancelled. Okay.
Thank you. Thanks a lot to everybody. Have a nice evening.